Hello, welcome to another Spirit Island game. We are going to be playing Thunderspeaker today, and I am just very bad at the Spirit. So we're gonna take it easy. We're gonna play against Scotland too, just to get into the flow of things. Um, I think what I really struggle about Thunderspeaker is the kind of spatial awareness that you need. Usually I kind of like to divide into two little armies and then kind of move across the map. And sometimes it's hard to kind of prioritize which army to move where. So we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully this is a nice chill game. Let's get started. So first explorer is going to be in the wetlands. And I don't think this is a very good board against Scotland. Yeah, because if they explore after turn one in the wetlands, you get two towns here, and it's just a little bit difficult to deal with. So let's see. At this level, we don't have to worry about adjacency builds. So what do I want to do here? Probably want to, this is probably a priority to deal with because if it blights, it's only got two lands adjacent to it. So if it cascades, then that's an issue. So with that in mind, how do I want to tackle this? I think I could do sudden ambush and maybe move into position. It's probably the best bet. Words of warning, don't really want that to be honest. I think sudden ambush for sure. See if I can clear out this inland town as well. Maybe on the second turn. So maybe play, no, I want to play that with that. Okay, so I think I'm going to play these two cards. That to stop a build, sudden ambush to destroy an explorer, and this one just to maneuver a little bit better. So let's take the, I guess the third growth option. So we add a presence, 1, 2, 3, 4. And where do we want this? We want this probably in this land here, because this army is going to patrol the coast, and this one is going to deal with the inland stuff and shenanigans. So we've all paid up. Let's do sudden ambush. And I think, oh no, let's get that sorted. We can't actually get over here, but I think we will defend that. So sudden ambush here, we get to gather a Dahan. I think I will gather, no, I won't gather that one. So I won't gather, but there are Dahan here, so they do 1 damage or destroy 1 explorer each. And that's it for fast powers. So slow start, we skip this event, we build in the wetlands. Oh, we do not build there. And we explore in the jungles. Okay, so we get a town on the coast here and one at the back here. 1 explorer in the back. Okay, so I want to defend this for sure. And ideally I want some Dahan in there as well. We do have a defend 3. And what we can do, we have unlocked our left innate, so we can gather up to 1 Dahan per air and push up to 1 Dahan per sun. So we can gather 2, push 1. And I think that almost might be worth it just to get over here to defend that and destroy that. This is a bit of an issue, but I do want to save this Dahan if I can. And I think I might be able to do it. So I'm going to gather 2 in here. And then push 1 in here. So then at least we deal with this town. And hope a disease event doesn't come up, I suppose. And we'll kind of like get our army together. Oh, actually, I suppose we could do this with Voice of Thunder. So let's just do that. I don't want to take any risks. So we can push up to 4 Dahan. Let's push these in this land to be safe. And that gets us in position. We've used this innate, and that's it. Turn 1 done. So I definitely want to defend here. Manifestation of Power and Glory is a huge card. Each Dahan deals damage equal to the number of presence in target land. So ideally, I want to get lots of presents and lots of Dahan into this land just to completely wipe it out. So this army might do that. Good. Fortunately, I don't think I'll be able to do that next turn. Okay, so I want to play these two cards. I think I want to get 2 presents on the board. So I want the air, so I can push more Dahan with my innate, or gather them. And I think I'll go bottom track as well. So I'm taking the second growth option here. We're going to have a weaker turn next turn, but it means we should be able to deal with this land quite nicely and clear up. Then defend this next turn or the turn after, or just let it blight. It's not a huge deal. Okay, just enough energy there. Okay, so we're going to defend 3 in this land. And that's it for fast powers. Okay. So, on each board, after the first build, add 1 explorer to an adjacent land without invaders. Good to know. Oh, what else? Push up to 2 explorers or 1 town. Oh gosh, what was that? Oh gosh. It's a bit windy here at the minute. Push up to 2 explorers or 1 town from a land with beasts. So I actually want to keep these here. And 2 fear per land with Dahan and cities, which isn't us. So we ravage in the wetlands, clears that up, and then we build in the jungle, and then we're going to explore. Oh, after the first build, we have to add. I guess I'm going to add it to this one here, just because it's got a beast. So we have an escalation. An escalation is add 1 town to the most. What? No, that's not right. Yeah, add 1 town to the 1 land with the fewest towns. So we just add a town here. So let's add a town over here, I guess. We could be a bit cheeky, but I don't think we'll be able to deal with it. We could just let this build here, but I don't think we'll be able to deal with it in time. So let's just add this over here. And then we explore in the sands. Okay. Right. Okay, so let's use our innate. We can gather 3. Let's gather 3 Dahan here, and we can move our presence with Dahan. Then we're going to use manifestation for 1 fear. And each Dahan deals 3 damage. So that's 9 damage. So that's 3, 6, 8. And just clear that land up. Okay, seems pretty good. And actually, this is brilliant. We've unlocked our second innate. So we can destroy 1 town for every 2 Dahan in target land. So we're going to use that over here to stop the city. That was pretty good. Pretty good turn. Now this turn is going to be a bit weaker because we don't have much energy and we're going to have to reclaim. So let's reclaim. We'll get a minor power. This could be good for elements, maybe. Some more defense. Blood draws is a bit overkill, to be honest, but it does have our elements. At least some of them, or all of them really, apart from air. So maybe I'm looking for air here. Air is quite important. So let's get Sky stretched. That also allows us to possibly do manifestation fast, which could be huge. We get another minor power. Call to isolation is just amazing. So it's more movement, and it's on element as well. So let's pick that up. Okay, so now what do we want to do? This is ravaging. We cannot deal with it because our defense needs Dahan in the land. So we maybe just let this blight and then just prepare. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. So let's gain 1 energy. There's not much we can do. We can do some maneuvering. So perhaps we could just... yeah, we could do manifestation fast, actually. So if we play Voice of Thunder to get into position for this sands, or any sands really, defend this one, manifestation that one. I don't know. I think it will work out Call to isolation. Will that help? Oh, we could actually use call to isolation. Hmm. What do we want to push, if anything? I think we just let it blight, to be honest. Yeah, tell you what, we could use call to isolation just to push this town into here, make this a big problem, and then deal with it with manifestation. Yeah, so this is a bit of an off turn. So let us call to isolation, push one explorer or town per Dahan. So let's just pop this in there and we'll deal with it later. Let it ravage. And that's it for fast. So, Dahan do not participate in ravages. That's pretty good. Change and help them learn from the enemy is very good. Aided by air, which we could do quite easily. But we have to forget a power card. It's not the end of the world. And that allows all Dahan to grant one defender in its land, which is huge, really. So I might try it. I don't often go for it. So that's 6 energy, aided by air. We've got 3 at the minute. Let's discard a card. We'll discard Sudden Ambush and then pay an energy. So that gets us 6. And Dahan do not participate, and we forget a power card. Let us forget Sky Stretchers, as much as it pains me. And then we get a reminder card. So now, from next turn, all Dahan grant 1 defense, which is huge for us. So we can move defense wherever we want. Oh gosh, it's so good. And push disease, we've got no disease. Okay, so each city deals -1 damage. Invaders do not heal. Each player may push 1 Dahan from a land with invaders or gather 1 into a land with invaders. So let's join up our armies here. Okay, so ravage in the jungle, build in the sands. Great. And then we explore in the jungle. And we have an escalation. I'm going to put this... Oh, we should do it first, to be fair. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to pop it here, I guess. Okay. Great. So we can move our stuff around. Sands will be ravaging. And I think next turn... Oh, we don't have any cards, really, though. That's a shame. So we might have to let 1 blight. We could just get 2 fear. Don't want this to cascade, so I do want to deal with it at some point. So I can do 2 movements here. I can gather 3 using the left innate, and I can push 4. So why don't we... This is tricky. Bearing in mind we're going to have 3 defense next turn. So let's gather 3 in here. And maybe we just leave them there. I do want to get into position here, but it's too risky, I think. Okay, let's leave that there. Okay, so this turn, I think I just want to unlock my 3rd card play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get 4 energy. And we can pop this in this land. So now each Dahan grants 3 defense. So we don't actually need to play the defense. That's amazing. But let's play them anyway for the air. Let's play these 2 cards. And let's go. Let us go. So buildings have +1 health. Each beast destroys 1 explorer. Okay. And add 1 Dahan to a coastal land with Dahan. We just moved out of there, but it's all good. So we ravage in the sands. That's 3 defense. This has +1 health, but it's just not going to matter because we've got loads of Dahan in there. We build in the jungles, and then we explore in the mountains. Great. And that's it. Remember, we've got +1 health on our buildings. Oh, I didn't even use the defense. Well, there we go. Okay, so we can gather 3. And we can manifest. I think we're going to have to manifest here. So let's... I don't want to pull myself away from the coast too much. So let's gather this one in here. Gather 3. Oops. And then manifest. That's 1 fear. And then 9 damage in this land. Okay, so that's 3, 5, 7, 9. Clear that up. Next target will probably be this land. Great. That's it. Oh, we can't really use our right innate because we don't have any Dahan positioned well. Okay, so let's reclaim. And we get 2, let's get minor powers. Defense, 0 cost is very nice. We're a bit low on energy at the minute. Just in case, yep, I'll take the defense. And more defense, but I don't think we need it. What might be good for some events? Do we have any moon? We do not have any moon. And no water. Okay. Let's... That's more Dahan movement, so let's just get that. Okay, so we've got 3 card plays, which is pretty good actually, because I think that allows us to unlock. Let's see, we can move in here and defend actually. That's 5 damage. I kind of want to deal with this land. But we do have the defense, to be fair. So I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, I'm gonna pay for these. I'm gonna move using the left innate. Move 3. And we can use it fast because we've got 4 air. Then I'm going to defend 3. And that's an extra 3 because of the Dahan, so that's 6. Should cover that land. Voice of Thunder will get us... Nothing else I can really do here. Do I want to push a Dahan? Not really. No. No, I think I'm good. I just played that for elements. And that is fine. That is fine. So, event. On an inland land, replace 1 explorer with a town. Okay, well, let's just explore. Let's change that explorer there. Since we're going to hopefully blow this up anyway. Invaders do not ravage in lands with strife or disease. Each player may push 1 explorer or town from a land with Dahan, but I don't want to do that. 1 damage in a land with Dahan. Okay. And then we ravage in the jungles, so that takes care of all of that. Build in the mountains. Ooh, that should be a city, that should be a town. And then we got coastal lands. Okay, so where do you want to distribute this? Probably there, there, and there. Something like that. That should be fine. Okay, so now we can maneuver. And let's push 4 Dahan. Let's push these 4 into here. Because we should have enough defense for this. And that's it. Okay, so I'm going to use the 3rd growth option. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get some more energy. And let's just pop this on here. I suppose we could put it somewhere else. We don't actually need the damage. Let's keep them together. Okay, so we have unlocked our Reclaim 1. So let's get the defense back. Maybe just the moving. Or we could stop a build with the call. Yeah, yeah. Let's get call to isolation back. So, we're probably going to let this blight. We're going to completely decimate this force, and then we're probably going to move on to this land here to deal with that. Okay, so we want to play call to isolation, get some defense. Do I need manifestation? Maybe. Yeah, maybe that would be pretty good actually. How's that? That looks pretty good. Okay, let's do it. Let's not overthink it. So, oh no, I don't have the no, that's fine. So that's 3 defense plus 3 because of Ardahan. So that's 6 there. This is currently 7 damage, so we should be okay. We're going to push 1 town per Dahan. We're going to push this over here to stop that build. And then that's it. That's it for fast. Okay, and hope that's enough. Stage 2. Invaders do not ravage unless there are more invaders than the current terror level. That's great for us because that stops this from ravaging. 1 damage per beast, that stops that build, that's amazing. In each land, push 1 Dahan per disease or badlands. Well, we've got none on the board. Each player removes 1 explorer and town from a land with beasts, or 1 from a land adjacent. Well, that doesn't do anything. So, ravage in the mountains. This was a bit risky, but it paid off. So that's 7 damage, that's 1 damage to the Dahan, and that's 6 damage back. Okay, not too bad. That doesn't ravage because of the event, and then we build from the coast. And then we have an escalation and explore in the mountains. Let's pop this escalation. We could do it here because we've got 3 defense here already and it's going to ravage. Yeah, let's try that. Do want to get up here eventually to this mountains. Okay, great. Happy days. So we can gather 3. I would gather 3 Dahan here and bring 3 presents along with me. That's using our left and 8. Then 1 fear, and then 1 damage for each presence from a Dahan. So that's 3 times 3 is 9. That's 3, 5, 7 to clear that up. And that, oh, we can actually destroy 1 town for every 2. So we could maybe do that first before we move that and just destroy that town. Okay, that's it. I mean, things are looking pretty good. It's just sort of a slow and painful death for Scotland at the minute. Great. I can reclaim. So that's fine, that ravaged. So I want to move into this land and sort it out. So if I just grab as the reclaim manifestation, and then from the bottom track, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3rd growth option, let's pop this down here in preparation, and then play these 3 cards. Sure. So we can gather 1 Dahan. Let's gather 1 here. And then 1 Dahan destroys 1 explorer. Stop that build. And we can do more gathering actually. Sure. Let's gather 2 in here. Why not? Get ready for that. And we can add a destroy presence, but we don't have any, and push blight. And that's it. So, event. We're currently terror level 2. For every 2 fear cards, invaders do +1 damage. when ravaging. Okay, so currently that's an extra 1 here. All right, that's good to know. Add a beast to a land adjacent to a beast, then destroy Dahan. Okay, let's add it there. And when invaders ravage, if the land has Dahan and presence, defend 5. So this is defended more than enough. So we've got two there for our Dahan, plus 5, and we're good. We're good. Okay. Add a strife to a land with beast disease or Dahan. Well, it's not really going to do anything, but okay. And invaders do not build in lands where Dahan outnumber. Okay, good stuff. So ravage in the coast, that deals with that. Build in the mountains. Well, I think they actually skip this build here because we've got 2 Dahan in there. And then explore in the jungles and the water. Now this is, let me just check this. Yeah, maximum of 2 lands per borders for towns. So let's do it in this configuration here. And this jungle doesn't explore. Okay. This is why this board is a bit weird for Scotland, because you get things like this. Anyway, okay, let's do manifestation, I suppose. We can gather more Dahan, but we don't actually need it. So let's just destroy 1 town per 2. Although there are going to be, oh gosh. Okay, manifestation. Let's just clear this out. So that's plenty of damage to clear that out. And then I think we're going to gather back into the coasts. So we can gather 3 because we got 3 air. So let's get these back into the coast. So 2 presents dragged along with them. Okay, so we've used both innates and we're happy, we're good. Time passes. Okay, so let's reclaim. We can get more miners. I could start looking at mages, I suppose, but I think we're so close to winning. We only need to destroy these 2 towns. So can I do that? Well, these are going to build actually, aren't they? Maybe these fear cards. Got any fast fear? Maybe let's grab some miners, see if we can get some fast fear. Nope, it's not going to cut it. Any fast fear? No. Okay, looking for air really. Air is pretty good. Territorial strife? Yeah. Let's just get some fear. Okay, now this turn, what we can do is take down 1 town and then manifest the other one. Maybe. So we've got 3 energy there. We just don't really. Oh no, we've got the fire there, but we need the air. Gosh. Okay, we can't quite do it. Though actually, yes, we can. Oh, brilliant. Okay, I'm talking myself out of stuff. So if we just play these cards, we can push 1 town per Dahan. So let's push all of these in there. We gain 2 energy from Gift of Living Energy. And that's it for fast. And so we should be able to deal with this land here in the slow and get rid of all the cities. So for the rest of the turn, after an action destroys 1 or more buildings, add 1 town to an adjacent land. Okay, that's relevant. Add 1 disease to an inland land with the most buildings. We've cleared it out. And each spirit with at least a Dahan gains 1 energy and may reclaim 1 card. Great. Let's see. That doesn't do anything. So we ravage in the mountains, build in the jungles, and then we explore in the sands and the water. Okay, so water there and sands here. Okay. Happy days. But now we're going to gather 3 Dahan into this land, and we're going to bring the presents with them. And then we're going to play manifests for 1 fear, and then we're going to do a total of 6 times 6, which is 36 damage into this land, which destroys everything. and there are no cities on the board, terror level 3, so we win. So an okay game with Thunderspeaker. Okay for me anyway. That's still a spirit that I kind of struggle with. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I might play a few more with Thunderspeaker just to try and learn them a bit more. Cheers!